How's it going, everybody? This is Dale from Upstate Bets. I'm here with my partner Riaz, bringing you guys some NFL Monday night action here. We have the San Francisco 49ers going at the Arizona Cardinals. Right now, San Fran's favored by 8.5 points, and the over/under at 42.5. There's some things going on in this game right now. We don't know if DeAndre Hopkins is going to be playing. I think there's a reason why there's, obviously not so many lines out for Arizona at the time of recording this video. But me and Riaz still have two guys that we really like. You can plug these players in however you would like. If you like playing two-pick powers, we're back here on Prize Picks as well, and they just dropped an option for you to potentially 25 extra money. So on a day like Monday where they're offering NFL and NBA, obviously a ton of other sports, if you're into the World Cup, that's going to be going on for the next couple weeks and whatnot. So you can get into like some World Cup stuff. We're not going to be covering that over here, but I know that's obviously huge around the globe. So they offer all that kinds of stuff over on Prize Picks, and I'm sure they're going to be doing a lot of promotional stuff when it comes to soccer over these next couple weeks. So I highly recommend jumping over here, and if you use the promo code UPSTATE, it helps us out a ton, and they'll match your first deposit all the way up to $100. So if you caught the NFL video, we went 3-1. Pretty nice day. Got cut short on one of the players on my end, unfortunately. But all the rest of the players, did well. 3-1. We'll take that. We've been doing really well on these island games as well. These little showdown slates. We've been having really, really good nights over the past couple weeks. And the Patreon did pretty well today, Reoz as well. So tell them about that.
Yeah, we had a really good Sunday. We've had a really good month so far, and the way the Patreon is set up, it's no longer first of the month. It's whenever you sign up. So whenever you sign up, you get a full month, and not only that, we dropped it from $20 to 15. So amazing value. You have potential to 10x, 15x, 6x your cash over on the Patreon with me and Dale. I mean, we're giving you a ton of picks every single day. We do not miss a day, especially on days where there's NFL and NBA. You are getting a ton of picks throughout the day, and you can mix and match just like Dale said, and you can do that over on the Patreon. Our plays come out right around the same exact time for every single day. So you have plenty of time to look at the articles that we do, the two pick powers, three pick powers we put out, and mix and match from Dale and I's plays. So definitely a ton of value over there. It's going to be linked in the description below, and you can also find it at patreon.com/upstate.
So let's dive right into the video, Riaz. I'm going to go with someone in receiving yards. If you're looking at the board and you're probably going to gravitate towards this player, I'm sure he's going to be pretty popular, across, a ton of other, content creators as well. Brandon Aiyuk over here at 55.5. He comes in at like 7 yards under his season average right now. It's at 62, or 63 yards, he's averaging on the season. And I think this line does get a little bit of a bump. Maybe goes to 58.5, 59 even. I still like it. I think he's going to go for about 70 something in this matchup against Arizona. He's got a 67 hit rate on the season, obviously 5 out of his last 5, almost 78 yards in his last 5 as well. And Arizona are really bad against the pass. They're giving up the ninth most passing yards to opposing defenses or opposing offenses right now. So they've been pretty bad. They've been decent when it comes to yards per attempt. In terms of like the receivers catching the ball, I think it's just under 9 for Arizona. So they've been pretty decent in that aspect. But Aiyuk gets a lot of split carry. He's split out pretty much everywhere when it comes to him being on the line of scrimmage. They're using him in tons of different ways. He can easily catch a deep ball, can work out of the slot, can catch a screen, and take it to the house. Very versatile wide receiver in this offense, and he's seen 6 or more targets in his last 4 games. And these are against good teams, the Chargers, Kansas City. So these are teams that, they have to keep up with the offensive pace, and this is a division matchup, and I think that he can go out there and do what he's been doing over these last 5 games and continue on in this pace and definitely smash for us here.
Yeah, Ayuk has looked phenomenal. He's starting to look like the connection Jimmy G and him had last season are finally clicking here, and there's no better time towards the end of the season than making their playoff push with only 5-6 weeks left in the regular season. So I really like that play. I'm going to jump over 2 rushing yards with James Conner, who saw a huge workload last week, and I think it's going to continue. All the factors are basically in play that kind of got him the 21 carries. He didn't really have the biggest game for getting that big of workload, but I love volume. I love that he's definitely the guy for this Arizona Cardinals team. In 21 carries against a really good Rams rush defense, he had 69 yards rushing, which is way more than he needs. here tonight. And not only that, it looks like Colt McCoy is going to start again. And like Dal said, DeAndre Hopkins might not play. So I know they could be getting Hollywood Brown back. That's still kind of up in the air. So there's a ton of playmakers on this team potentially missing. And I don't really see Kyler Murray playing. Like I said, Colt McCoy is going to get the start. I don't know how much they're going to want to throw on this 49ers defense. So I think the workload is going to be here tonight with James Conner getting 20, 25 carries and just kind of having him control and dictate not only the pace of the game, but how their offense moves. And I think he's due for a really breakout game over 100 yards, especially with that workload.
I think you nailed it too. With all the playmakers potentially being out in this matchup, it kind of just leans to, Connor being the only guy that they have where they can pepper him with carries. And with that volume, with 20 plus carries, he should easily eclipse this mark of 47.5. So really like the pick. Take more on both these players. Like I said, you can punch these in however you would like. If you're chasing, 10x, 5x, however you guys like to play, you can obviously punch in more players. The comment section is wide open if you guys always want to start a conversation down there about us with some player props. Thank you for tuning into the video. As well, go check out the Patreon as well, $15 a month. It'd be really appreciated if you and me, if you want to support me and Riaz further. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll catch you on NBA tomorrow. Peace.